There's one crucial thing. I'm calling this the golden bull run. Make sure to surround yourself with the right people in the space. I'm going to cut this clip out of what I'm saying right now. Whenever you're looking to time the markets, enter at the right time in crypto, what do you need to do? There's one crucial thing. Think about what the world leaders would be doing, right? Imagine you are Trump, right? It's your last presidency. What would you want to do? What kind of legacy would you want to leave behind? Well, it's pretty obvious. You would want to make sure that people remember you as a president who had the greatest economy, where everybody was extremely happy, all this kind of stuff, right? That's what Trump wants to be remembered like. He wants to make sure, and it's very, very clear of what was happening, all the tariffs, all this kind of stuff that was happening. There was two options of how he could bring the economy into a massive boom. He could do it straight away. It's possible, but then everybody who's on leverage basically makes shit tons of money, right? And then it's highly unsustainable and it results in this, it's going to create a positive feedback loop, everything's gonna go crazy, and then it's gonna crash because it's gonna be a standard bubble. Trump doesn't want that, right? What Trump wants to do instead is he wants to create the effect of, creating fear in the market, stopping out weak holders, weak hands, both for stocks and for crypto. And then once everybody is out, once the large players that control the supply are in, then just pump it to the moon. That's what Trump wants to do, obviously, right? So we had the short crash. Everybody was scared. Everybody didn't know what the fuck was going on. Everybody was, Trump is ruining the economy. But people who understand the way that Trump is thinking know that it's pretty clear that long-term Trump is going to make the economy go up, and this short-term crash was just an instrument to increase the longevity of the entire campaign of pushing the price up, right? So during Trump's presidency, there's going to be a situation, mark my words, where everything is going to go up like crazy. There is going to be the phase. Well, how sustained this is going to be, it's not going to be sustainable, right? But it's going to be more sustainable than just pumping it up straight away. So he went into like a short recession, then he pushed it up. That's technically what happened. However, there is still going to be a phase, and according to my analysts, what my analysts are predicting, Q1 2026, late Q4 2025, there's going to be a large economic crash, or the start of a crash. That's going to be basically the top, and then afterwards, after we topped out, then we're just going to go into a bear market, because nothing is ever that sustainable. And there's going to be a phase during Trump's presidency where everything is going to go down and people are going to be scared, etc. But in the first half, it's going to be fine. Everything is going to be looking good. How can you capitalize on that? How can you make sure to make the maximum amount of money in this time period, knowing that with a very large probability, this is what's going to happen, right? The way you're going to be positioning yourself is buying the right risk assets. And I'm talking about not only things like Ethereum, Solana, Bitcoin, but I'm also talking about Beta, right? The top meme on Solana, Bonk, certain plays on Solana. There's going to be so many meme plays on Solana if you are in the right communities, in the right alpha groups, in the right masterminds. You're going to start understanding which kinds of tokens you should start buying, which ones you shouldn't be buying. It's literally insane with what little capital you need to make insane gains in crypto, right? It takes one time putting $1,000 into a token, 100x you have 100k, boom, right? And with 100k, bro, you can invest part of it in Solana. You're maybe gonna do what, 3, 4, 5x, something like that, and then you're already, at 500,000, getting closer to 1 million, etc. Join the right communities, join the right alpha groups, join the right masterminds, learn from people who are much more experienced than you, who have been through multiple cycles. Like, for example, in our community, you have exactly this. You have so many top traders that have been through multiple 2, 3 cycles, yeah? Some of them are complete Bitcoin OGs as well, right? All these guys, they understand properly how do the Solana trenches work, how do all the memes on Base and Abstract and all the other layer 2s or also layer 1s work. How do all these kind of things work? How do you capitalize on them? How do you understand the narrative? All these kinds of things, right? So if you're surrounded by traders like this who know how to trade this correctly, who know how to find these plays and give them to you as well, literally provide all of these plays for you on top of that, so you can just follow them. You're basically destined for success unless you're completely stupid, right? So that's basically the way it works. Keep in mind, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you listen to the right people, because there's obviously always a situation of communities that they're just using the members as exit liquidity. Right? What I mean by that, they're just taking the members and they're just shilling them some random shit tokens, and they're dumping on the communities basically, right? So that's not the kind of community you want to be in. So be very careful with who you follow. Always backtrack the results. Like, for example, in our community, before I onboard any trader, right? Before I onboard anybody, I always make sure to backtrack all of his trades. What has he done? What were his top 5 performing trades? Can I see the proof with his wallet, etc.? I want to see everything on chain, see all the results, all this kind of stuff, right? For me to onboard a trader to the community, meet him in person, etc., right? But with lots of communities, they don't do this. So be very careful who you decide to follow, crucially important, and make sure to learn as much as possible in this golden phase right now. I'm calling this the golden bull run. There's going to be a golden pocket. Normally it's about only 1/8 of the entire bull run where everything goes crazy, right? And when everything starts going crazy, bro, it's so easy to make money. Like right now, it's easy already, right? But it's gonna be so much easier at a certain point, right? People can come up with liquidity fragmentation. They can say, oh, there's so many tokens, is that, bro? There's going to be a very crazy bull market. I'm going to cut this clip out of what I'm saying right now, sitting right here, and I'm going to, whenever the alt season happens, I'm going to play this one clip again because it is going to happen, and I warned you about it, right? So that's very important. Look, listen to the right people, educate yourself. The quicker you can educate yourself about crypto, the better. Even if you're starting with $100, it doesn't matter. You can start doing it. Just learn, manage your risks properly, listen to the right kinds of people, and yeah, you're gonna end up making good money. The number one thing, if there's one thing you can take from this video, is make sure to surround yourself with the right people in the space. Make sure to listen and learn from the guys who are more experienced than you, who have more money than you. All these kinds of things are going to be crucially important for you to succeed in crypto. Now, to do all of this, to surround yourself with all the right individuals, with all the top traders, click the link in the bio, either on YouTube or on Instagram. Join the community. It's absolutely free. I have nothing to sell you in the community, and learn from the traders. Just come in, learn, start trading, learn it by doing. Don't risk too much in the beginning. I really recommend not doing that because you're probably gonna lose in the beginning. But then, step by step, work yourself up, because this is the way you're positioning yourself with to essentially make asymmetrical gains and making insane amounts of money. You are providing yourself the chance of making insane amounts of money if you're doing the right things this bull run. I'll see you in the Delta 3 community.